Wall Street is buying up all the houses and why you should be concerned, because I am. Let's talk about that. Hi, my name is Tonya Byrd and I am your friendly realtor and a member of the Byrd Group. And today we're talking about Wall Street buying up all the inventory right now and why you should be concerned as a homeowner and what to do if you're a buyer trying to compete in this hot market. The number one wealth determiner in the United States is home ownership, and it's through this home ownership that people are actually able to pass off their wealth to the next generation. So the fact that all of these institutional buyers are coming into our market and buying up the houses, it's a real concern, and kind of keeping some of those first-time home buyers or even people who are trying to move up or downsize compete in this market against these institutional buyers. And there's really kind of two types of institutional buyers. You have your iBuyers who are coming in and they're flipping the homes, and you have these buyers who are coming in and buying big swaths of land. They're building all these houses and they're turning them immediately into rental properties. So one big rental community, and thus taking that inventory completely out of the ability for someone to buy it. In fact, 18% of all the homes in the third quarter in 2021 in the United States was bought by one of these institutional buyers. And here in the greater Atlanta area, it was up to 40%. And as you can see from this graph right here, I was shocked looking at Atlanta, particularly that 7 out of 10 homes in the McDonough area, which is an area that the Byrd Group services, was bought by these institutional buyers. I mean, I've been seeing these people pop up in our backyard as we're going out and we're doing showings and things like that. We've seen Open Door pop up and OfferPad, and I was even shocked to see how much activity was happening in the Newnan area, which is another area that we serve, as well as Fayetteville. So what can you do as a concerned citizen? The first thing that comes to my mind is reach out to your local senator and representative and voice your concern about how these institutional buyers are chipping away at the inventory and keeping people from being homeowners because they're snatching up all the homes. You can also voice your concerns about some of our government backed loans, such as FHA. FHA has a rule to where you can't buy a home from a flipper unless that home has been on the market for longer than 90 days. I don't know why this rule exists. It's a ridiculous rule, to be quite frank, but it really keeps people who have the FHA loan product out from buying homes from institutions like Open Door and OfferPad. So they really get hit hard if you're an FHA buyer on top of everything else. Next, go to your HOA. If you have one, be involved in it. Go pull up your covenants and your deed restrictions. See if you have a rental cap in the neighborhood so that if it hits a certain number, then nobody else can rent. That kind of deters investors from buying in that neighborhood. We did that in our own neighborhood. We have about 130 houses here. We changed our deed restrictions so that there's a cap on the number of homes that can be rented in this neighborhood, and it's 10%, which equates to about 13 homes. This kind of keeps the investor from coming in and buying homes, but if a homeowner needs to rent out their home, then it gives them the flexibility of doing that. Also, when you see these investors come in and they buy these rental homes, 9 times out of 10, their corporate headquarters is not in Georgia, it's in another state. They don't know the condition of the property. They don't know if the tenant's taking care of the grass or if the houses need a repair or just looks worn down. So that's another reason to try to keep your neighborhood looking good and keep the values up, is if you don't have one house that sticks out like a sore thumb because the investor's not taking care of the property. Finally, get involved in your local government. Get involved in your city councils. When you see that these big pieces of land are being bought up by investors, go find out like who's buying the land and what are they intending on doing with it. There's some land now where these investors come in and they put down single family homes and the entire neighborhood is rented out. So each individual home is rented out to people. They want to keep people in that tenant-landlord relationship, which is not building their wealth. There's one of these things in Newnan. You drive by it, the entire neighborhood is rentals, and that land could have gone to being built out for home ownership, and it just wasn't. Nobody voiced their concerns about it, so they were able to continue on building that out in Newnan. It's kind of a sad sight to see. So what if you're a buyer? Maybe you have to have an FHA loan. Maybe you're a first-time home buyer trying to move up, trying to downsize, and you're trying to compete in these shark-infested waters. Well, Tom and I have quite a few tools that you can utilize, so reach out to us so that we can explore those tools that can help you out. We've done one tool called Ribbon. I'll link it right here, where you can be a cash buyer while you're working on your financing. Easy Knock, which allows you to sell your house before you buy it. And then, of course, backup. We're finding that backup offers are really winning in this crazy market right now. Of course, if you need help in the greater Atlanta area, please reach out to us. We'll be glad to help you out. And if you need a good realtor who has these tools in their toolbox, we know quite a few across this fabulous United States that we can make that connection for you. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye. Do you want to know more about real estate? Be sure to watch this next video. And don't forget to subscribe. That way you'll know when I drop my next video.